So here I've created this automation workflow where I'm capturing the leads from my website form, adding all the details to my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and then sending the WhatsApp message. We are going to test this automation workflow once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I will be filling the details in my website form, and all the details should be automatically and instantly added to my spreadsheet, and a WhatsApp message should be sent to me. So I'm going to enter some dummy details here. My name is latest lead. My email address is latest@pabblytudes.com and my phone number is. I'm going to click on this submit now, and as soon as I submit this, all the details should be added to my spreadsheet. So I'm going to open my spreadsheet here, and here you see that I have added all the details. The name is latest lead, email address is latest@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number is this. And here I have received this WhatsApp message also. Hi latest lead, you can see that I have received a personalized message. Thank you for reaching out to us via our website. We have received your request and our team will get back to you shortly. I have been provided with the website link, so if I open, I will be redirected towards the link. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can track the leads which we have captured from our website form and then send them the thank you WhatsApp message. For this, we are simply going to create integration between our website form, Google Sheets, and then AI Sensei using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster, and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta and then name this workflow as send WhatsApp thank you messages for website form leads and track data in Google Sheets. And now I'm going to select this folder. So these are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as forms automation and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I'm going to capture the lead from my website form, add that to my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and then send the WhatsApp message, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I'm automatically going to add the detail and send the WhatsApp message, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I'm going to take a webhook by Pabbly, using which I'm going to build a connection between my website form and Pabbly Connect. And following this trigger application, I'm going to take Google Sheet spreadsheet and AI Sensei. So here in my trigger application, I'm going to take webhook by Pabbly. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as catch webhook and then click on connect. So now to make this connection, I have this webhook URL, and to build this connection, I'm going to follow the help desk given below. So over here, you see that this is my website form, and I have created a code for this form which I'm going to open. And in that code, I'm going to insert this webhook URL and build this connection. So here you can see that this is the code which I've created. Over here you can see this fetch, and I have added a dummy webhook URL. So I'm going to remove this webhook URL, and then I'm going to copy and paste that webhook URL which I'm provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to copy this and simply paste that over here. After doing this much, I'm going to click on this file and go towards the save, and here the changes are saved successfully. Now I'm going to open my website form. So this is my website form and I'm going to refresh this once. Now after adding this webhook URL, please make sure that you refresh your form. If I go back towards my workflow, I can see this waiting for webhook response, and now I need to do a test submission in order to capture this webhook response in this workflow. So if I scroll down, this is my form and I'm going to fill in some dummy details. As soon as I do this form submission, I should capture the same response in this workflow, and this is going to show us the entire setup which we have just created is working fine or not. So over here, I'm going to first enter my name as test user. Then I'm going to enter my email address as test123@pabblytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter my phone number as. I'm going to click on this submit now, and here the form submission is done. Let's go back towards my workflow, and here you see that 3 seconds ago I have received the response. The phone number which we entered was this, name was test user, email address was test123@pabblytudes.com. Now here, as soon as I've done this form submission, I've captured that response in this workflow, and this shows the setup is working fine. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new form submission, I want to add that to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'll search for Google Sheets. In my action event, I'm going to select it as add new row and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Choose your Google account with which you have logged in your Google Sheets, and after choosing that account, simply click on this allow and grant away the permissions. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. So here you see connection created successfully, and now I need to enter the spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet which I've created by the name website form leads. So I'm going to select website form leads from this drop down as my spreadsheet. As soon as I select this, you can see all the fields are here, full name, email and phone. I have these fields only in the spreadsheet. Now I'm going to enter these details, but I'm not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this webhook by Pabbly or my website form. So when I click on this field, I can see this. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter my full name as test user, my email address as test123@pabblytudes.com, and my phone number was this 94941. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After adding and entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response, and here it is. I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my spreadsheet and check whether I have added all the details here or not, and here it is. Instantly, I have added all the details. The name was test user, email address was test123@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. So now, as I have added the details, my lead details to my spreadsheet, I want to send them the thank you WhatsApp message. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for WhatsApp by AI Sensei. In my action event, I'm going to select it as send template message and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection, we have to enter the API key. Now to get this API key, I have to go towards this manage section and the API key. And now I'm going to open my AI Sensei on the left hand side where you can see all these options. So I'm going to click on this manage, and on the left hand side itself, I have this API key. I'm not going to generate a new API key, so I'm going to click to copy, click on this, and I have copied my API key. I'm going to paste that over here and then save this. So here, connection created successfully. AI Sensei is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I need to enter all these details. The first one is campaign name. Now to get this campaign name, I have to create a template, and for that template, I have to run a campaign. If I open my AI Sensei account on the left hand side where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on this manage, and then if I scroll down, I have this option of all. If I open this, you can see all the templates which I have created. For this workflow, I've created this template by the name Pabbly. You can see this. Hi demo, thank you for reaching out to us via our website. We received your request and our team will get back to you shortly. In the meantime, feel free to explore about our service here. I have added a link. Thanks, Team Pabbly. So this is the template which I've created. To create a new template, you simply have to click on this new, select your template category, select the language. After which, if you want to generate a AI message, you can do that. Give the prompt and the message will be generated. You will require few credits for that. Then if you want to create a manual template, you can name this template, select the template type. Whether you want to send the text, image, video, document, you can select that. Then we have this format, which is the main body of the message. So here I have added hi and then the rest of the message. Now with the help of this custom variable which I have just added, you can create custom templates. So this custom templates will help you create a dynamic value in your templates. So you have to simply add these custom variables. If you want to add more custom variable, you can do that, increase the number and then add the value to that. So if I have entered here hi and I write demo, so it will appear something like this. Just like I've shown you my template, it was appearing there, it will appear in your template. So if you want to enter this template footer, you can do that. Then if you want to add some interactive actions like call to action, quick replies, URL, phone number or all, you can do that. Simply click on this submit, your template will be reviewed and then you have to create a campaign for that template. Now on the left hand side, I can see this campaign. So I'm going to open this campaigns and if I scroll down, over here, I'm going to refresh this page once. Here I have created a campaign by the name Pabbly. So how I have created this campaign, I've simply clicked on this launch, go towards this API campaign, enter the campaign name and select the template. So here the name of my template was Pabbly. I gave the campaign name same as this template and simply click on this set live. After some time, this campaign was live and then I used this to my workflow. So how we are going to do this, I'm going to click on this. I'm simply going to copy and paste this campaign name over here. And now I'm going to enter the mobile number. Now I'm not going to enter like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method mapping. So here we have received the response from Webbook by Pabbly. I have already explained you about this mapping. To create a dynamic field, we have to map the details. Now the username will be test user. And then the source, latitude, longitude, location name, address, tags. These fields are not required one. In the template parameter, I'm going to enter this test user. So if I would have added more custom variables, what I have done, I have added the value to that custom variable but separated these values with the help of comma and enter the other value like it is written in the help desk over here. The attributes URL and file name are not required fields, so I'm going to skip these. I just want to send the message. So here we are done. Over here, I have entered a dummy phone number as you can see this. So I'm going to enter my own phone number so that I can show you the WhatsApp message on the execution of this workflow. Now I'm going to simply click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received any message there or not. And here it is. You can see that I have received this message. Hi test user, thank you for reaching out to us via our website. We have received your request and our team will get back to you shortly. So this is the same exact template. If I click on this link, I will be redirected towards the website. So now to summarize, we took Webbook by Pabbly as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead from our website form in which we have built the connection. Then we added the lead details to our Google Sheet spreadsheet and then send this message using AI Sensei. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between our website form or Webbook by Pabbly, Google Sheets and AI Sensei using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve as soon as possible. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.